This is an MMA style match here, folks. We are getting ready for our debut. Our first of tonight is a debut that has been anticipated and has been talked about all over social media, on my podcast, and everywhere else. This has a lot of eyeballs on it, so to speak. We have a couple debuts and a couple returns, we're told, that are supposed to take place here tonight. Logan Paul looking confident, but he always does for some reason. The YouTuber slash UFC slash MMA fighter slash WWE superstar gets ready to take on a newcomer here to Icons of the F4L. And of course, a lot of hype behind this young man from Park Hills, Missouri. And a lot of history in Missouri area as it comes to wrestling. Some of the toughest people around have come down for there. And here comes, making his in-ring debut, Jaxson Baker making his in-ring debut. Looks like he's very excited to be here. The fans have anticipated, oh wow, that's quite a entrance there. Explosive, even. Feeling the love here in Baltimore, Maryland for this Monster Mania 20th anniversary celebration. As Jaxson, who has not come to Monster Mania to my knowledge, nor has Logan Paul, but nonetheless, someday, you never know. And of course, his fan in the front row there, big time action Jaxson, getting ready to make his debut apparently. And a lot of anticipation here for this up and rising MMA fighter, who I believe, much like some of the other people on our roster, will be future UFC champions. Those people who listen to the F4L Headquarters podcast have heard me talk about this young man a couple times, and now you get to see him in action. And it's time to see it. Here we go. Uh-oh. Jackson's not going to waste a lot of time, it looks like. He's going to try to end this thing early. Catches Logan Paul in a guillotine choke right off the bat. Not wasting a lot of time. And Jaxson. Oh, elbow by Paul. Double leg takedown and working on the old, figure four leg lock. That's not a traditional Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu maneuver. Jaxson trained in both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well as wrestling. Great combination, really. Those people listening to the podcast last week had heard that Jaxson was coming. Oh, Logan Paul with a right hook. Apparently that right hook has brought many victories to Logan Paul and his brother. Oh, misses the frog splash. That's for doing something foolish. And now, dragon leg screw by Paul. Of course, I should mention this is under MMA rules, for us anyway. So let me explain the rules real quick, because the ring announcer didn't. So it's very simple here. The first person to get 2 straight points will win. And the only ways to get points is by knockout or submission only. There are no pinfalls here, as Jaxson kicks off Logan Paul after taking a tremendous amount of punishment. There's a kick right to the face. That'll even the score, so to speak. Paul's got the height advantage, but I don't think Jackson's making much of an issue about it. In comes Paul. Oh, kick to the gut. Keeping Paul at a little bit of a distance. Watch out. Look at this. We mentioned the wrestling background, and only a wrestler can do stuff like that. That's a wrestling takedown. And now, some straight right hands. I don't necessarily think that's tradition on either, but I can tell you that's not. Uh-oh. He's going back to that guillotine choke, and that's a point for Jaxson. Feeling the love of the fans here. Uh-oh. Turns his back on the opponent. I wouldn't have done that. That's a mistake in my opinion. Uh-oh. Paul with a suplex. Well, hanging on. Another suplex. Going for the trifecta. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And Paul pops back up. No one ever said he wasn't athletic. Straight right hand there. Jaxson has the first point already in this thing. Blocking Paul. Calling elbow tie up. Oh, judo throw by Jaxson. Great utilizing his skill here. Watch out. Ooh, he's got him in an ankle lock. Beautiful Achilles heel. He's going for a submission here. Logan Paul's got to watch out. Jackson's got that thing locked in. The only saving grace is that Paul's a little bit taller. And a kick to the face is going to break the hold. For the time being, anyway. Oh, Paul with a hammer throw. Oh! And look at the Paul choking. There's a guillotine right back to Jaxson. This is how Paul lost his first fall to Jaxson already. And Jaxson, of course, knowing how to get out of that, he does. Right hand. Oh, no. Hey, look at this. Monkey see, monkey do. Jaxson Baker just wiped out Logan Paul. I guess Logan Paul thought it was a good idea to steal Jackson's guillotine choke. So Jaxson giving Logan Paul a dose of his own medicine and has ended up in it winning the fall. Watch this. This is how he gets it. Knockout right there. Well, how about that, folks? You know, I was going to say, when you make your debut, no better feeling than winning your big debut. That's what I say. Tremendous showing by the young man from